Today is an exciting day because we start my favorite subject, math. Okay, you've learned your numbers. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you can count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? You know what number comes next, right? Today we're going to start our sumas. We're going to start adding things together, okay? Now, it's really hard because getting the camera real close, but we're going to try this today, okay? So here we go. We have a tree. Isn't that a nice happy tree? In our tree, we have a bird. Can you see that bird there? It's called a cardinal. Isn't that a beautiful bird? That bird is called a cardinal. And on the ground, we have a duck. Quack, quack, quack. So how many birds do we have all together? We have one in the tree and one on the ground, right? So how many do we have? 1, 2. We have 2. Now what we can do is we can put numbers to this, okay? This is what we do. We have number 1. Oh, I lost my number 1. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. How many red birds do we have? We want one bird in the tree. We have one bird in the tree. And how many birds do we have on the ground? We have one bird on the ground, right? Okay. So we have one in the tree and one on the ground. How many is that all together? How many do we have all together? We have 2. Okay, see that? 1, and we say plus. We can say plus or we can say and. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, see how we use that? We use those numbers to tell us what we have. Okay, you see the bird up there. Okay, so now let's put another bird up in the tree. Let's put a white bird up in the tree. Now how many birds do we have in the tree? We have 1, 2 birds in the tree. We have 2 birds in the tree, and we have 1 bird on the ground, right? 2 in the tree and 1 in the ground. 2 plus 1 is, how many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. See how we do that? Our numbers we call that a number sentence. Okay, now let's put another one up in the tree. Let's see. Let's put a bluebird. Here's a bluebird. Okay, now we have 3 birds in the tree. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 birds in the tree and 1 on the ground. How many do we have all together? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay? So when we add, we call this adding. And when we add one more number, it's just what number comes next. If I have 5 and I put one more, what number comes after 5? 6. If I have 8, what number comes after 8? 8, 9, right? But we do this with a number sentence, right? You see that? Now, we can write it this way, with numbers that way, or we can write it a different way. Okay, we can write it 2 different ways. We can write it like this, down like this. So here we have 3 plus 1 is 4, right? And we have it right there. Same thing. 3 plus 1. What is 3 plus 1? 3 plus 1 is 4, right? It's 4. But what if we can say we have 1 on the ground and 3 in the tree. We're going to just talk about it a little bit differently backwards. Okay? We say 3 plus 1 is 4. We can turn it over and say 1 plus 3 is 4, right? It doesn't matter which way we take it, one way or the other way. Kind of cool, huh? Okay, so let's put another bird up in the tree, okay? Put another bird in the tree. Let's see, where's another bird for the tree? Here's an orange bird. This is called an oriole, okay? You see those birds? They might be a little hard. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 birds in the tree. And 1 on the ground. How many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. See how that works? Or we can put them the other way. We can say 1 on the ground and 4 on the tree. 1 plus 4 is 5. It doesn't matter which way we do it, it's always the same. Okay, now I have some dots up here, okay? We have 1 and 2, right? How many altogether? 1, 2, 3. So here's our number sentence. 1 plus 2 is 3, right? But what if we turn it this way? What do we have? Now we have 2 plus 1 is 3. It's the same thing, isn't it? It doesn't matter which way we say it. We can say 2 plus 1 is 3. We can say 1 plus 2 is 3. We can say 1 plus 2 is 3. Or we can say 2 plus 1 is 3. It doesn't matter how we turn them. It doesn't matter what order we're in. We still have 3 things, right? Okay, so let's look at some more. Here, what do we have here? We have 5 over here. But how many do we have over here? 5 plus 0. How many do we have all together? We have 5, don't we? 5 plus 0 is 5. If we turn it this way, if we turn it that way, what do we get? We have 0 plus 5 is 5, right? If we put it this way, we have 0 plus 5 is 5. If we put it this way, we have 5 plus 0 is 5. It doesn't matter how we do it, right? Cool. Well, I gave your mommy some cards. And we're going to be working on that, learning how to use them, okay? This is how it works. Just add them up. Let me go get a pack of cards, okay? I'll be right. Okay. Now, you have some cards like this. You have some yellow ones and some orange ones, okay, for this week. These cards look like this. And it says 1 plus 1. Okay, now if you have 1, let's say you have 1 cookie. What kind of cookie do you like to eat? Chocolate chips? You have 1 chocolate chip cookie in this hand and 1 chocolate cookie in this hand. cookies do you have? You have 2, right? Well, look on the back of your card. It'll tell you on the back there are 2. Now, what if you have 2 cookies? You have 2 cookies, and I give you 1 more. You have 2 cookies, and I give you 1 more. Now, how many cookies do you have? You had 2. I gave you 1 more. Now, how many cookies do you have? 3, because 3 comes after 2. Look, there's the answer on the back. 3. Okay, now you have 3 cookies, right? You have 3 cookies, and I give you 1 more. If I give you, you have 3 cookies. I give you 1 more. Now, how many do you have? 3. What number comes after 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. What if you have, now you have 4 cookies, right? You have 4 cookies. What if I give you 1 more? Now, how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 5. You have 5 cookies, right? 4 and 1 more makes 5. Cool. Okay, now you have 5 cookies, and I give you 1 more. I give you 1 more cookie. You have 5 cookies. Give you 1 more. How many do you have? 6. Because 6 comes after 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you have 6 cookies now. You have 6 cookies. And I give you 1 more. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What number comes after 6? 7. 7. Okay, now you have 7 cookies now. I give you 7 cookies. Okay, you have 7 cookies. I give you 1 more. How many do you have? 8, right? Now you have 8 cookies. A lot of cookies. Did you eat any of those cookies yet? No, okay. You have 8 cookies. I give you 1 more. 8 cookies. How many do you have? What number comes after 8? 9. Okay, now you have 9 cookies. You have 9 cookies. I give you 1 more. How many do you have? 1, 2, 10. Let's do it with lempiras. Should we do it with lempiras? Okay. Here we go. We get our lempiras out. 1 lempira. Okay. Boop. You like lempiras? We can buy lots of cool stuff with lempiras. Okay, so you have some how many lempiras do you have? You have 0, right? Okay, so if you have 0 lempiras and I give you 1, how many do you have? You have 1. Okay, so now you have 1 lempira and I give you 1 more. How many do you have? 1, 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so now you have 2 lempiras, right? 2 lempiras. You have 2 lempiras, and I give you 1 more, right? You have 2 lempiras, and I give you 1 more. 2 plus 1 is what? 1, 2, 3. See how that works? Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We have to see how smart you are, right? We're going to take these cards and we're going to mix them up, okay? See how smart you are. I think you're smart. I think you're very smart, okay? Now, so we'll do the first one. Okay, oh, 6. You have 6. 6 and 1 more. What number comes after 6? 7. 6 and 1 more makes 7. Okay, let's see. You have 4. 4. 4 plus 1. 4 and 1 more makes, what number comes after 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, you have 7 and one more, right? 7 and one more. What number comes after 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 1 makes 8. Okay. You have 8. We give you one more. 1 plus 8 is what? What number comes after 8? 9. Okay, you have 2. And I give you one more. 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, you have 1 and I give you one more. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay. Oh, you have 9 now. Okay, 9, and I give you one more. 9 and one more makes what? 9, 10. Okay, you have 3, and you get one more. One more. What comes after 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you have 5. 5 and one more makes what? 6. And that's all it is. We'll practice on it every day, okay? And we'll see how you do, okay? All righty, we'll come back later.